Kids are coming in dressed up as cats with collars and leashes on and ears, and supposed to have litter boxes in the restrooms.
That's incredible. And you've seen this?
I have not personally seen it, but I know people that are involved with the schools.
So you haven't personally seen it?
I haven't personally seen it, no.
Okay.
I have no idea when Republicans discovered furries, but I love it. That clip was from the Good Liars, and no, there are not cat children using litter boxes in our schools. But that MAGA man certainly thought so, and he's just one of too many Republicans who think our schools have fallen victim to the furries.
Yeah, I know, but if you talk to the students, they even say that it's been going on. And
have you talked to the students and they said they saw it?
Some friends of ours, their kids, yeah.
They saw students dressed as cats.
Yes.
And that they said that there had to be litter boxes in the high schools?
In the bathrooms, they have to have litter boxes.
Unbelievable. It's almost, I can't even believe it.
From litter boxes in classrooms to critical race theory, Republicans seem to believe a lot of things about public school that aren't true. And not everything they believe is as laughable as Furrygate, because those far-right nutjobs are using their disinformation to win actual elections. Here's the thing. Most of these Republicans don't actually believe that what they're saying is literally true. But if you actually talk to them, they'll tell you something interesting. Those stories don't need to be true. Even if they aren't, these folks reason, it's only a matter of time until the liberals really do turn our kids into sexy cats. The far right is using that fear to provoke Republicans across the country into fighting a war on local school boards. Take this incident in Granbury, Texas, where one Trump supporter gave a very breathy school board rant.
Another concern, because of the delay of this book issue, the progressives have grabbed the power in our high school. Each of you personally allowed them access to simply walk in the front door. They are now hurting confused children.
Because these arguments are happening locally, it's easy to believe that this is an organic, grassroots outrage from rural conservatives. And many people do believe that, including many Republican voters. There's just one problem. That's not actually true. This war on public education has deep-pocketed supporters in Washington, including major Senate Republicans. And we don't even need to leave Granbury to see just how deep this rabbit hole goes. Last month, a group of Christian extremists shouted down the same school board, this time arguing that the school was giving children pornography. What was that porn? An anatomy textbook, and it wasn't even sexy cats. The national campaign to terrorize Christian Republicans with made-up stories of socialist furries is a surprisingly effective one. Last year, Ballotpedia tracked over 200 challenges to sitting school board members, mostly by self-described conservative candidates. That's the highest challenge rate since they started tracking that number over a decade ago. And down in Florida, Governor Ron DeSantis is writing a new roadmap for Republicans. Instead of working indirectly through third-party groups, DeSantis is bigfooting into school board races himself. DeSantis has made those races his pet project, and he's no stranger to using all of his state power to attack nonpartisan school board members. And here's the really scary part. The far-right's handpicked candidates are winning big.
A far-right Christian cell phone company is leading a Texas school board shakeup. Just last year, Patriot Mobile made it their mission to restore what it calls conservative Christian values at all levels of government. They first focused on school boards, spending more than $600,000 to help 11 candidates. All 11 won, and they took over 4 different school boards in the Fort Worth suburbs.
With national Republican figures willing to tip the scales of these normally local elections, it doesn't really matter if the furries aren't real. The GOP's newest school board members believe in them. So policymaking will follow. It's going to be tough to teach science when your entire school board also sits on the board of the same creationist church. Christian nationalists view our school system as ground zero in the fight to win young minds, or more accurately, to brainwash young minds. Right now, they face almost no organized Democratic opposition, and unless progressives bring that fight to school boards themselves, Democrats may wake up to find they've won the House and Senate, but lost our children in the process. If you made it to the end, thanks so much for watching. Please leave a like and consider subscribing. And leave a comment below so you can let me know what I should cover next.